Hey guys, it's Lori. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I just had to say something. Now, most of you know that I am an advocate for women that have been women and men that have been in domestic violence situations. And a lot of people think just women and women have to stand together. But a lot of men go through domestic violence situations too, and in some cases it's harder for them because, they're men and, you go to report it and even the cops are like, oh, you're a man. So anyway, either way, no one should have to deal with domestic violence. I know that children are taken out of a home sometimes. So, the person that's abused not only is dealing with that, but then the courts come in and say, well, if you can't get away, it's too dangerous for the kids, and they take the kids too. I have had my jaw broken. I have had my nose broken. I've been beat up pretty bad. I was much younger then, and I don't know, I can say I would not be in that situation today. And when I say it, I believe it, but you know what? When you're in the situation, you don't, it's not like you meet the guy and he starts pounding on you, or female. Believe me, there's a lot of men that go through this as well. And there's a lot of women that lie about it. And those women make it hard for the women who are actually going through it when they go to report it. Because now the judges and the cops and everybody are, they've been duped before, so now they don't want to believe it. And that goes for false claims of rape, too. Anyhow, I'm getting off subject. So being an advocate for domestic violence, sometimes I just watch YouTube videos that are like mindless, just to kind of, just to kind of relax a little bit, not have to think. I don't watch TV, so sometimes I just watch these silly little YouTube videos. And there are this whole group of videos that are reaction videos to people on the internet that, for whatever reason, seem to draw a lot of people in, usually because they're train wrecks, and there's a whole group of people that do reaction videos to that. So I started watching those just here and there. I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like, really like a junkie for it, but I started watching some. And there's this woman, Amberlynn, who is over 500 pounds, and she has a channel, and it's a pretty successful channel, and that's actually what she does for work. But really what's on her channel is nothing much. It's just like a day in a life every day. She goes shopping. She sometimes does weigh-ins. She goes on diets, but she doesn't stay on diets. So a lot of people do reaction videos to her because she, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of drama. So people do reaction videos to her. There's a whole bunch of people that do them. Well, there's this one woman. She's 57 years old. She reminds me a lot of my mother in the way that she acts. She looks older than 57. She doesn't appear to have any real friends. I don't know her, but she's on the internet a lot. She's on YouTube a lot. It's like all day long doing live streams, whatever. And she started reacting to Amberlynn. I guess she was on before that and didn't really have a big channel, but when she started reacting to Amberlynn, she got a lot more followers as subscribers or whatever. So she went overboard with Amberlynn. I remember seeing her videos and I couldn't watch them because they were vile and nasty. And most reaction videos, they're done in a sarcastic manner, in a joking manner, or whatever. Hers, I think she was trying to be funny, but they weren't funny. They were kind of nasty. In fact, when Amberlynn hit over 500 pounds, Pam actually went out and bought her a cake and did this whole song. It was just stupid. So I didn't really watch her much. But then she still comes up in my recommended. And okay, so there's these other sisters that are on the internet, the Slayton sisters. Don't know much about them. I know that some people don't like them because they tend to be like scammers. They live off the system. They get gifts from people. I don't know. I don't know them. Don't really care. They're all so heavy. I don't watch them. Because you know what? I don't care if somebody weighs 500 or 600 pounds. I don't see that. What I see is inside. you know, so that kind of stuff, whatever, it doesn't matter to me, but, you know, and I'm not into the drama of YouTube. As you know, if you watch my channel, it's all about healing and that kind of thing. But so there's this other woman who, I don't know how long she's been on, but she started doing reaction videos to one of the sisters. And whatever, I think I saw one of them. She also does animal fostering, so, you know, I was watching about that and that kind of thing. It's another one that's just like a kind of day in the life vlog. And you know what? I support small YouTubers. I'm a small YouTuber. I support small YouTubers. So I was watching her, I was getting to know her or whatever. And this woman, Pam, who is not a nice person, started doing reaction videos. Not reaction videos, but she started actually getting weird. First, it started before that woman that does the fostering. There was a woman, her name was Paula, that made a comment to Pam in under her video. It wasn't, I read it, it wasn't a bad comment. Well, Pam went off on her. She made a video talking to this woman, Paula, just for making a comment. Telling her pretty much, you know, back off, blah, blah, blah. Talking about stuff that this woman didn't even say. Because I'm like reading the comment going, that's not what she said, you know. She actually made two whole videos about this woman that made a comment. So this woman commented on those, and it escalated, you know. Then after her, so I knew she was kind of losing it at that point. Then after her, she goes after this woman that was doing the reaction, the woman that fosters, that was doing the reaction to these sisters. And just starts going off on her about one of these sisters. Just stupid, you know. So then this woman makes a video back. And now this woman, her name's Christine, she is a victim of domestic violence. Her fiance beat her up, and I guess she actually broke her leg. And I don't know the whole story, I just know that she's a victim of domestic violence. She works 2 jobs, she makes candles and does something else, and she has a YouTube channel, and she's living with her parents because she had to move, you know, away from her abuser. I don't know if her abuser went to jail. I don't know the story. But obviously she's starting over. Well, Pam did a live stream the other night. And then she deleted it quickly. It was vile. Absolutely vile. So this girl, Christina, brought up Pam's gambling addiction, which nobody would know unless Pam had brought that up in a previous video. So she brought that up, basically saying, you know, stop judging other people. I guess you got to gamble. Whatever. You know, it's just back and forth, stupid stuff. Stupid drama stuff, you know. And I'm not saying the drama stuff is right. I mean, who has time for that, you know? But this woman, Pam, came back. She did a live stream, and it was basically like, why don't you come in here? Now, 57 years old. First of all, why don't you come here? They said, why don't you come here and say that? I'll give you my home number. It's like, hello. Are you really standing up to somebody? I mean, it's still going to be over the phone. It's still going to be over freaking video. Give me a break. You know, you're not really standing up. Are you a tough woman? I mean, come on, grow up. But then it gets worse than that. She goes, I can't believe she brought up my gambling. Well, nobody's bringing up her broken leg. Nobody's laughing about that. And then she went on and on about how funny that was. And I'd like to see how he broke her leg. And maybe he can break your other leg. And she said something like, why doesn't she have children? Maybe he kicked them. I kicked her in the uterus. Something like that. She's told her to go F her mother. Go F her daddy. Why don't you go F your daddy? She told somebody in the comment section who told her to calm down to go drink bleach. And your mother should have drank bleach and had an abortion. Oh, yeah, that's right. She probably tried. You were probably botched abortion. Vile, vile, vile stuff. So I just want to say this to you, Pam Talks, as someone who is a survivor of domestic violence and who devotes a good portion of my life to helping others overcome domestic violence, both male and female. And I grew up in an abusive household, and you reminded me of abusive people that I've known in my life. And I just want to say this to you. You can delete the video, I know you did. You never said you were sorry to that woman. And yeah, that woman, yeah, she, because you called her dogs flea bitten and you said all kinds of nasty stuff about her, she clapped back. She did. And now you've got the police on her and blah, blah, blah. Give me a break, okay? She said some pretty nasty things, some words that I don't use, but, and I'm not saying that's right either, it's not. But you know what? You took something that women die from, men die from, lives are destroyed from, and you mocked it. And then you took abortion and you mocked that. And then you can turn around and delete the video and say, oh, well, I got upset. It's a very serious issue. Lives are destroyed from that. So you know what, Pam? I just want you to know that there's a reason why people don't have people in their life. And you have every right in the United States of America to say what you want to say. But you know, the principles are real in this world. God is real. And what comes around goes around. And if it doesn't come around here, it comes around in the next life. I just hope in my heart that you think about this, and God forbid anything like that ever happens to you. I pray it doesn't. But I really hope that you stop and think about how you treat people, because judging from watching you the other night, this is not the first time that you've talked about somebody or to somebody that way. God help you. And God bless you. I don't normally say stuff about other people's channel, and I'm never going to do it again. I'm not a reactor or whatever they call themselves. This was vile and nasty. It was as if I was watching a, demonic activity coming through a person. And you know what? There are people that have got triggered from that. I'm positive of it. Not only triggered about the domestic violence, but triggered if they had an abusive person in their life like you, because that's what you looked like, was an abuser. So may God bless you. May God open your eyes. I hope life changes for you, Pam. And to the girl, Christine, that has lived through that, you're a survivor. Keep going, okay? And don't let people like that get you down or make you, get to the point where you're so angry that you say stuff you're going to regret, okay? God bless you, too. Keep going. And for the other one that she made the comments about, Paula, I know, it's crazy. I know I could feel your frustration, and God bless you too. All right, guys, I won't make another video like this, but I just want you to know, domestic violence, rape, anything like that, abortion, all those issues are so serious. We are living in a fallen world here. Don't buy into the crap. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon, and I'll see you in the next video.